Hello, my lovely grizzly bears, and welcome back to another episode with the crazy cat lady, me. And we already began by this lovely motion saying, loser team lol. We're gonna watch Nico playing his T62A. Nico appears to be a good player. It also appears that he likes his T62A because he has 3 gun marks. But he doesn't love the tank that much. Because I don't see any camo. Hello, premium camo. Hello, well, you know, put some camo if you love the tank. Come on, man. Oh, and I almost forgot about the question, which is...
Shishx, my friend, greetings from Poland. Can you please explain me the story behind the sound of wah, which you make every time you kill an enemy?
And yeah, my lovely friend, the story behind quack is very simple. I used to put the... I wanted to spice things up a little bit because every time somebody kills someone, so you know it's a frag. And I found this quack sound and it appears to be kind of okay, and from there on out, I decided to stick with it, and every time someone kills someone, I edit it. It's not a mod, by the way. A lot of people ask me if it's a mod. It's not. I edit that sound in every time I edit a video after I'm done recording, and yeah, just like now. And that's it. That's the story about the quack, just to make things a little bit more suited to my nickname because I'm the animal. And yeah, now let's get back to our game. Like I said, Nico playing his, I think this is one of his favorite tanks, the T62A. Currently in the current meta, this tank, I don't see any reason to play it because the object 140 was buffed, the turret was buffed on the 140 very much by wargaming. I don't know why. Maybe they were drunk again, had a gangbang, and decided to buff a Russian tank because why not, comrade? Russian tanks are supposed to be good, huh? And yeah, T62 is still a decent tank. It has incredible gun handling stats. It shoots very good on the move, and well, it's a Russian hover medium tank. Very easy. If you're like Nico, hold down, they cannot pen you, and you have that sick reload time, 5 seconds and 5 something. If you have somewhat decent crew and everything, you can make it 5.2 with food and everything, with premium consumables. And yeah, he's doing rather good. He was penned how many times? 3 times. Once by the Conqueror and the no, he was penned twice only, and the Panther too. But he realized he was overstretching, and now he's playing perfectly. Hold on, they really can't do anything. And this is on Malinovka. You should always go on the hill in counter. Like I said in the 5A video, we started from this side, and if you check the minimap on E0, there's an Oho. I don't know what he's doing there, but he's being completely useless over there. Go get the hill. If you have the hill, you can snipe down below to D5 area where usually the tank destroyers hide, and yeah. And if you have a tank like Nico has with good turret, or like this IS, which is not using the tank fully to its strengths, because the IS-7 is a beast when hold down. Yeah. If I was on the enemy team, I would use this Dead Conqueror's corpse as some obstacle, some additional, I don't know, you know, some additional armor, and just be hold on. And this IS-7 is definitely not hold on Nico's team. Yeah. That Moishen died. He went down on the left, if anyone was paying attention, and he's being salty again. Oberloser, lol lol lol. Well, those are the kind of people that you don't want in your teammates, that start crying at the beginning of the game immediately. Yeah. Now he's fighting this Type 5. If you see a Japanese heavy tank, please shoot it with gold. Just shoot it with gold. Just stupid tanks. I personally don't like them. If you like them, okay, good for you. Just I'm not a really big fan of the Japanese heavy tanks. Yeah. Now, while I was distracting you with my mumble jumble, Nico has already gathered 8,000 damage and picked up 3 kills so far, which is rather impressive. The matchmaking is, again, it's kind of perfect. There's no artillery. If there was artillery, they would probably shoot on the hill. A lot of tier 8 tanks, which again, I'm not gonna go into details, but tier 8 matchmaking sucks donkey balls. You should avoid it at all cost. If you really have to play tier 8 lights, tank destroyers, those get, I think, better matchmaking, I don't know. Or is it just me, my bias, I don't care. Or play tier 9. Tier 9 is like the sweet spot, because you can easily deal with tier 10 tanks, and most of the time you'll get really good matchmaking, like tier 8s and tier 9s. And I don't know. I would avoid tier 8 until they really fix it. They said they're gonna, but this is wargaming we're talking about. I'll see it when I'll believe it when I see it, sorry. Let's back to Nico. There's a Löwe, an Udis, and a Type 5 still hanging around. This Udis is going to die because it has no armor. It's gonna be no problem for Nico to pen him. There's an STRV in the middle, but he can't really shoot Nico, and he's not even looking at this direction, so he can focus on this Löwe. The Type is looking away, but he did the good decision to focus first on the Type 5, because nobody likes get derped with HE, because he can hit you anywhere and do a lot of damage. So one more shot. Come on, Nico. Come on. Nicely done. And now the Löwe. Löwe is making a mistake, not looking at Nico, so it's very easy to pen his cheeks on the turret. And again, playing hold down, playing the T62A to his strengths. Meanwhile, one of the enemy light tanks decided to go in the cap circle, which is, I guess, okay, but this STRV is making a major mistake. He's right there in the middle of the field. Now Nico is going to farm. This is free damage. If he stayed a little bit more to the back, maybe he could have sniped something more or do a little bit more damage, but hey, what can you do? What, this is the 4th shot into the STRV by Nico? Yeah, 4th. Can we get a 5th? Of course, and a kill. Now Nico has 6 frags. He already has a top gun and 11,000 damage with 2,000 assisted damage. Pretty fucking awesome. Now they need to deal with 3 guys. There's a Batchat, a tier 9 light tank, and a T25 pilot. And they don't really pose a real threat to Nico, because for one thing, they have 2 tier 10 tanks still left in the game. The pilot is a 2-shot. Oh well, he's gone. And they still have an STRV in the base, a friendly STRV, so what I would do right now, I would probably go back into the base if you know, the random base location, if you play randoms, not encounter. So that Batchat has to be somewhere around J7 or something, somewhere over there in the base. The AMX, I don't know, if I was the AMX I would rotate, maybe take the hill and shoot down from the hill, but we'll see. The 3090 just killed the AMX, so that's a 2 versus 2 situation, and the AMX is pinging that he's going up the hill, which is the correct thing. I would do the same thing if I was the AMX 3090, get the hill, use my view range, and just do damage from like a long distance, because it's very hard to get spotted especially in the AMX 3090. Now this Batchat is a 1-shot. Nico can probably finish him off. Yep, that's it. 7th frag. 7th frag. Now combine that with the E5 that sent him a platoon invite. Together they have 12 frags. 12 frags. It's just sometimes it's bizarre how much one player has to do to win a game, to win a random game. So yeah, hats off to Nico. And that AMX 3090 is pretty much... he can do anything. Nico has 1k HP, the E5 has... I don't know, let's check. He's on 650. 3 good shots from the 3090 and he's dead, but I think they can do it. I'm pretty sure he's on the hill. I'm pretty sure he's somewhere on the hill. So I'm guessing they are coordinating to cap right now. I would have gone just in or maybe on the hill, because last time the AMX pinged that he was over on B6 or 7. So I would just go on the hill just to check it out. They have enough time. 4 minutes and 40. They can still cap even though it's in counter. But I have a feeling they're gonna meet this guy. Probably somewhere from the back. Come on. Please prove me right. Please prove me right. So I'm not talking bullshit. Please, please, please. Come on. Now there's the E5. Such dynamic gameplay right now. I'm sorry. Sometimes you have to do what you gotta do. Nico has 2 APCR and 2 HE. And there it is. There's the 3090. That was a little poorly aimed shot, but still. I'm pretty sure Nico can find him. I would shoot 2 HE into the ground and rig a Pascucci medal. No, not a Pascucci. What's the if you kill the last one with the last shell? It's Faden's medal. Yeah. I would do it with I would rig it for the Fadens. Now he has 2 HE, but that's not really a problem because he can finish it out. And that's it. 8 kills. 8 fucking kills. Let's check the post-game stats. Okie dokie, smoky. Now let's check it. Obviously it's an ace tanker with a lot of small ribbons. Radley Walters for destroying 8 or more enemy tanks in one battle. A crucial contribution because he platooned up with an E5 in the end. I hope they're still friends. Let me know in the comments, Nico. Are you still friends with E5 or are you not? Have you taken him out on a date? I can recommend a pizza place somewhere near me if you wanna hook up with the E5 guy. So yeah, Confederate, high caliber, Top Gun, pretty standard shit for a game like this. Let's check the damage. Damage is damage. 11,600 damage with 8 frags. Almost 1,800 base experience for Nico. Jesus Christ, look at his team. How little did they do? 1 to 2 shots, almost half of the team, 3 shots. But hey, if you want results like this, you need a brain dead team, and you need an even brain... I mean, the enemy team has to be even more stupid than your own team, so that's how you get results like this. And in the end, he cashed in 36,000 credits. Awesome game, thanks for the replay, Nico, and I'll see you in the next one. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.